Hello, everyone, and welcome to Speedgaming. I'm Lee Harold, and I'm here with my co-com Alexander Harold, and we've got an exciting match, the remaining round 2 bracket match between Sponge and Favio, both really powerful runners, like really good.
It's almost like another kind of final round match, but so early on.
And whoever wins faces off against what the hell's happened.
That's gonna be even more stacked.
Indeed.
But anyway, with that, looks like we got a bit of an interesting start with a Requiem start, and we also start with the Spirit Medallion. So
A very dry start.
I wouldn't say dry.
That's actually pretty.
It's a free song.
I know, but like, you know what I mean? Requiem,
Yeah.
Spirit.
I see. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Yeah, it's very dry, technically.
Yes.
But, yeah, I could definitely see them going for that free song first, as well as peeking the chest.
Yeah.
And,
absolutely.
And getting that hint. I mean, it's so powerful to get all that information early on. Like, it's definitely worth it, in my honest opinion. Just, now just kind of waiting for the race to start, but, because I have a pretty good idea of what both are going to start off with, which is probably Requieming here.
Yeah. You get the free song, and if it's something like Zelda's Lullaby, that's another check to add.
Or heck, if it's another Warp song, we could get a Warp song chain, which would, well, except for Serenade, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Bolero or Minuet would be amazing here. Nocturne's not too bad, though we don't know our dungeons quite yet. So it does give us a free hint if it's Nocturne. Uh-oh. My headset's acting up on me.
Oh, I thought it was just me.
Oh my goodness.
I think it's someone's audio having issues. Because I can hear you just fine.
Yeah, like, I honestly thought it was me, because I know I have some headset troubles from time to time. Not with this new set yet.
Oh my gosh, it looks like everyone was getting a little, gaslit.
Well, I wasn't intentionally doing it, I usually just assume if it's a problem, it's something with my equipment.
Same here. Oh. What the hell?
Oh my goodness, that's,
Oh, yeah. There's a... Okay, it looks like Favio's about like 40 seconds ahead on Restream right now. That's a bit of a problem, but yep, Minuet is at Requiem.
That's a great chain.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It was from Favio, I see. That makes sense. And then Nocturne. Let's go.
Eye drops!
Oh my gosh.
And then Toilet is a heart container. Oh man, I can't see that. It is hard to see. Probably junk though. If it's something like important, it's usually a lot easier to see. Like you can pick it out.
But we've got our foolishes, Kokiri Forest, Market, Fountain, and Domain.
Well, we don't know what's on eye drops, but it is a terrible location for those.
Yeah. And you really,
well, fishing
don't
is nothing.
You really don't want to save quits for those. You might want to just turn those in whenever you can.
But yeah, fishing is dead for both adult and child.
That's good.
Unless you really want to get those ice arrows.
And now we're getting Dompe.
The troll himself.
But should we really get eye drops for Big Goron if he has nothing? Probably not.
Nah, we don't know if he has anything yet. So I wouldn't even bother, because Mass Quest is relatively easy right now, because we do have both songs required to get there, like, pretty quickly as Child. So, like, unless Big Goron has something that we need, it's not that big of a deal.
Okay, it looks like Sponge's stream is catching up. We just had to freeze Favio's stream, I think. Should be good in about 5 seconds.
Dompe dropping the cash money.
There we go. Everything is in equilibrium now. It's always nice to grab those extra little hearts.
Yes, like early on, it's amazing. Alrighty. Well, at least we're going to Kakariko from the graveyard.
Yep.
We should get some stuff.
Like some free money, which we don't need.
So we just drop it on the ground in front of Anju.
If only Link had a bigger wallet, am I right?
I know, right? Talk about wasting cash. But we're going to get the 20 and 30 hints here.
Oh, that's a scale of 20. And 30 is dead.
30 is dead.
So we might need to go up to 20.
Yeah, we may have to go up to 20. Especially since Lake isn't foolish. So we may potentially have like something on the Rudo's Letter dive spot.
Yeah.
And it could potentially lock the other scale. I'm not going to say it will. Just could. Of course, 20 skulls isn't even in logic right now. And Song of Storms
is vanilla.
Yep.
That is a rather interesting angle to get that trick on. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, but it is useful. And
Serenade
Nocturne is Serenade. So we are not getting that, realistically.
Yeah. We'll just... If we have a horse, we'll just take her all the way to the back there.
And
it looks like Sponge is gonna buy a shield now.
I mean, when Dompe drops like 200 rupees, you gotta spend them somehow, right?
Agreed. And it looks like Favio is doing the same thing here.
I mean, shield makes so many setups much nicer and quicker.
Yep.
So, I mean, you're not really losing out by buying a shield.
They're making their way back. So we have Fire Temple, Dodongo's Cavern, and Water Temple. Shadow Temple is the
pre-completed dungeon.
Jabu, Forest, and Spirits are the three non-important medallions, and Deku is the one we need last. So it's a matter of finding that Kokiri sword.
Yeah, both of them got the same discount. That's actually really nice. Like 45 rupees.
Yep.
I don't seem to be very lucky with the discounts, though. I think I had one that was recently just 75 rupees. But Market Foolish is a great hint here.
Yep.
Because with how often you have to keep walking around in the market, like, just having that not be required is just great.
Yeah. And cutting through Fountain and Domain means that if you need to go to Ice Cavern, then those are plenty of checks you don't have to worry about.
Oh no, that was 45.
And there's Zelda's Lullaby on Saria song.
Oh, we're about to get a child spawn check on Favio's side.
Yep.
And...
oh my god. Oh my god.
So, not very useful one, this seed.
Given that we already have Nocturne.
Yeah.
And even if Shadow isn't necessary at all this seed, it's nice to have Nocturne.
We're getting chickens on both sides.
Yes. One's just of the village variety and the other's of the ranch variety. That set of chickens is dead.
Well, for Sponge, it'd still be faster just to play Nocturne.
Oh, yeah.
But we are getting both sets of chickens. And I say chickens in these settings is actually not that bad. You're not wasting a whole lot of time by doing them. And there's Bolero. So that's another free song when we go back.
Yep.
And we know it has to be one of our other child songs, like Pona's, Saria's, Sons, or Time.
Yep. Because, Burning Cactus Serenade.
Yep.
And we're still missing an item.
Alright. What do the cows only have, they're only guarding a rupee.
5 a bloopy.
Yeah.
And Favio is making his way straight into bottom of the well, right off the get-go.
Well, you can basically peek all the bomb-locked checks in the well, so you're...
Yeah.
If you know you need something, you can always just go back there later down the line. Like, it hurts more to be ZL-locked. Alright, that is a huge find.
Hammer!
Hammer. And Graveyard on the path to Volvagia. So, I think that might be like a... Possibly like a... Be a number of things actually now. Because it's not the hammer. Bottom of the well...
Path to King Dodongo. There was a hammer there.
Yep, there was a hammer there. So, hammer may possibly lock,
the bomb bag.
Yeah. Oh, I see what Sponge is doing. He's fishing for chews in Mito's house. Because they can be in foolish locations. And we got it.
How big is the pack, though?
10. That's not too bad.
Yeah, there's 2 other packs left that are 10 packs.
Yeah, so, like, Song of Time, for example. No, that wouldn't be it, actually. It could actually just be, like, a bow, for all we know.
Or the hook shot.
Yeah, for something on Pierre. Or it could be the... No, it's not the bomb bag. Yeah, it's probably hovers, though.
Yeah.
Because that is a particularly popular thing for the randomizer to do. And Shadow 2 is dead.
Yep.
Uh-oh. And a very clean dead hand fight. Graveyard Crate had nothing of interest. It was just a heart piece. So either it's like in Composer's Grave or like Sunsong Grave or Dombe's Digging Adventure.
Yep.
But with that Path to King Dodongo hint, it's definitely screaming not a bomb bag in there, because it would have to be like hammerlocked at this point. So don't think we found anything else.
Yeah.
Alright. What is our last item here? And it was just for the hammer.
Exclusively for the hammer.
It could just be that hammer locks the bomb bag.
Yeah.
Like, it could be in Goron City, for example, like, as Adultas specifically. Though we could just find a bomb-locked bomb bag, because there's bound to be one of those.
Yeah. Grab the Pikachu mask. Or rather,
I think Favio's thinking about those eye drops.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Boots,
hovers!
by the way.
So, it's not hovers in the graveyard. You know what it could be? Is a wallet or a tunic.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, I see what Sponge is doing here. He's doing the bomb chew setup for Pot here.
Yep. Here is the BK and fire. That was the no.
And Hyrule Castle Fairy is absolutely nothing.
Yep. In Hyrule Castle, no less.
Yep. Oh, that's a bomb-locked bomb bag!
Dang!
That's incredible.
You just take those.
Yeah, you just...
Where's Sponge going? Oh no. He's gonna miss his hammer.
Yeah.
Ripperonis.
Oh no, you could just think that the bomb bag is in the well. Because that is a hard bomb-locked location.
Yeah,
because there was a chew pack in Mido's house in Foolish Kokiri Forest. Hammer isn't bomb-locked, but bomb bag is bomb-locked, the one that Sponge got.
Mm-hmm.
And it's likely that Hammer locks the bomb bag. No, it's not likely. It's 100% locked behind it. And there's Sunsong. So we could find, like, the first logical bomb bag just, like, right here. Like, in Goron City or something. Who knows?
It looks like Sponge is gonna get DMT Fairy.
Yeah, that's a very reasonable play here. That's a nut. And, alright, we're about to see
What's in DMC Grotto? Well, nothing, some extra health. Gerudo Valley to Morpha.
So, Valley Lakers, not in shambles today.
Yeah. It could also be on Hammer Rocks, depending on where her opponent's is for logic. Alright, what is here? This could easily just be like the first logical bomb bag just right here, for all we know. Nope, it's not, but it did have that potential.
You know, it could also be on Big Goron if we haven't found the hint yet, and no, it's just another repeat.
Yep, Graveyard to Volvagia. But I know that at this point, Sponge is definitely going to be doing Dodongo's Cavern soon enough.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can just full clear it like right now, like not just Dodongo's Cavern, but also Goron City. Oh, there's something. Temple of Time to Morpha.
Oh my gosh! Light arrows.
Light arrows. So no crazy shenanigans for those today, or this race. But yeah, Temple of Time. So that's Song of Time then. So I have a good idea of where the water boss key is. Then it's like in River Chest.
Yeah.
So we will have to go into Spirit and beat it. Because the glitch that you can use to actually skip past the Song of Time block is actually not allowed in Standard.
Mm-hmm.
We will be seeing a good look into the maze. It could also be long shot on Prelude as well. But either way, you're gonna need it.
And Favio's not going to be picking up those chews from Foolish Forests, understandably. Oh!
Oh no! Something saucy. Strength! That's actually in logic.
Yes.
Because of the hammer. That actually means that most of the Dodongo's Cavern's actually in logic.
Yes.
Pretty much only the mouth, like inside the mouth of the beast, isn't. Right, River Chest is dead. Okay, so it could just, yeah, it's probably just for long shot on Prelude then.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Or it could be a chain. A gross chain.
Saria's
no.
song or Epona's?
Yep.
Or it could even be like something in GTG. There's the other Temple of Time hints.
No, he doesn't know that it's in logic. He doesn't have the hammer yet.
So I wonder what the path to Queen Goma could possibly be, if there even is one.
So, for Child Goron City, the strength does not put, like, this, the checks in Child Goron City into logic. You need a bomb bag.
Mm-hmm.
Logically. You can do it without, but it does require a bomb bag.
Oh, never mind! Favio picking up those chews.
It is a relatively safe play for grabbing those chews, especially like when you're on your way out. And that's another big chest, which this would be in logic, and that's the first logical bomb bag right here, French vanilla, which just puts everything back into logic.
Yep. In other words, Sponge has not really been punished for it. The only thing that he'll be missing out on is hover boots.
His hammer.
Yeah, hammer. As well as hover boots.
I mean, there is a trick that allows you to do strength-only Hot Rodder and strength-only Goron Pot, but it's typically not on in Standard. Yeah, Sponge will be missing that hammer for a while.
Right. Sponge will be missing that hammer. Favio will be missing his hovers. So I think Favio is going to be clearing out a lot of child before going back adult.
Yeah.
He's been a little more prudent.
There's opponents. So that's our first major item, technically speaking, in the graveyard. Oh, something big. Oh my goodness. Magic lock strength.
Dang.
There's Dompe's digging. What does he have for us now? Oh, nothing.
It wasn't even a refund.
Not even a refund. But it's definitely not the first strength, though. It would be like a strength 2, which would mean that either like... But I think it's Epona's that's actually the wath, or, you know, the path in Graveyard. Before Sponge goes into the well, because at this point I'm pretty sure he just is gonna... No, he's gonna go back into the well, seeing that bomb bag. Yeah, we need both of those strengths, at least considering water. That is
Fabio's heading to river as child.
Yeah, I mean, you can full clear it as child and even do domain. No, domain's foolish, but like, Frog's 1 completely unhinted. I actually think that what it might be alluding to here is that Epona's probably... GTG probably has a few items that we need. That or Guru Fortress. Sponge having a hard time deciding what he wants to do, which is fair. But I think he's gonna go into Graveyard into, yeah, he's setting up Time of Day so that he can go into, to set up Dompe digging.
Yeah.
Which is a fairly reasonable play. And I could see Sponge actually...
Oh,
wow!
my gosh.
That bow!
That's a pretty good location for it, not gonna lie.
Yeah. So, that's adding a little bit more spice. The frogs have the danger darts. I don't know how
they're
I
the
feel
ones
about
who
that.
are fighting back. Available in 5 colors.
Hyrule Field to Morpha.
And there's
that's
a
a
slingshot. So we have 3 hints for Morpha, which means that the Kukiri sword's on an always hint, or it's just easily along the way, like from one of the other paths.
Yeah.
Grab the blue nick.
You know what it could be, though? Is it could be like Kukiri's sword is the path item in Nagerudo Valley.
Potentially.
And Sponge is going to be getting that strength too. If he goes into the well, he will also grab that hammer.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
Should have time.
Big Goron is dead. Well,
So,
those eye drops will be staying there.
And Big Goron will be blind for this seed.
Yes. Who needs vision anyways? Maybe he should have seen an eye doctor.
How can he see?
Well, I sure hope he doesn't see it that way.
Oh, right. I've almost forgot about Sunsong Grave here.
Yes. It's the last check.
Because Sponge does indeed have Sunsong.
Nope.
And it's nothing. Yeah, I believe it was on Bolero.
Yeah, it was on Bolero. Which means we still need the item check. Obviously, what's on Temple of Time. And Ice Cavern. Well, Ice Cavern, Hyrule Field with the song, and since Hyrule Field is path to Morpha,
but Morpha also locks the song, so it's not that.
Yeah. We do have the bomb bag and the hammer.
Yep. Once Sponge gets that hammer, he's gonna realize that he's actually in logic.
Mm-hmm.
Not that it really matters at this point, but I think he figured out that there's something else locking that, and it's like...
Favio just got cooked alive by the volcano.
Yeah, no worries. I almost forgot that we actually did have Sunsong, to be honest. In fact, it took me like a couple seconds of thinking to remember where it was from. And there it is. But I mean, you just full clear well here when you can.
Mm-hmm.
With Epona, it doesn't even need to be like another strength is available. GTG is insanely check dense.
Yeah.
And it could also be alluding to like a strength, like it could be like in Spirit Temple, for example, or it could be for Strength 3. We don't know yet because we don't have like the full seed on display for us, but yeah, it could be HBA or Big Pose, but we don't have a bottle for Big Pose yet. And whether Sponge does Frogs 1 is yet to be seen for the time being.
Yeah. That'll probably be the only thing that Favio will have over Sponge. For a while.
But yeah, Big Pose is foolish anyway, so even getting the bottle wouldn't open up a new check. Well, technically it would, but I mean, it wouldn't be very useful. Favio's also gonna get this strength 2 right here. But I almost feel like going to GTG here after, you know, Favio goes into Dodongo's Cavern is probably the play here. Hovers are on Hot Rodder, which Favio has not done yet. He has not gone into Child Moron City yet.
Yep.
But the question is, will Sponge go to Frogs 1 for the... Because that's where the bow is.
Oh!
That is truly unfortunate for Favio. I know that feeling all too well.
Same.
Every time, it is pain and suffering. Like when you're just short of actually getting that poor skull. Oh, that's the other copy of Garuda Valley to Morpha.
Mm-hmm.
And Sponge is going into Child Spirit. Reasonable play here. Okay, I couldn't really see that.
Yeah.
Let's see if I... But I'm pretty sure that it's nothing of much of interest in the right hand.
Yeah.
Because if it's something that locks the long shot, then it can't be a key on the right side. If it is, that means that there's a that Iron Boots or like something locking Iron Boots is actually in Temple of Time.
Sponge's execution is just on point today. That was a heart chest, right? Yep.
Yeah, that was a heart chest. That should hit. If this is a key, I think this might be a key. No, it's an item.
Oh.
So we're adult locked out of spirit.
Yep. Another slingshot!
That's slingshot locked as far as we know at the moment. Because the other one is in Open Grotto of Zora's River.
Yep.
Well, it'll be a little bit longer till Sponge gets the
bow. And no one's going to Valley! What is this? What is this heresy?
You know what could be? Valley could be, like, it could be Hammer Rocks.
True.
Because it is insanely early. I don't think I've ever seen this setup for the staircase. The bow is on Frogs 1. Which is not a path location this seed, so very slick, quick bomb throw, plus hitting it with the arrow.
I think we're getting some Hyrule Field checks now.
Yeah, Hyrule Field into Gerudo Valley into GTG. I think that's what we're doing right now, which is fairly reasonable and something big already.
A hook shot, a nice cavern
on Iron Boot's chest, and that's magic.
There's the magic. We just need
in Hyrule Field. That's a little monk ass.
Now we just need a fire source. That should put that second strength into logic.
Oh my goodness, that actually could be what it's all for.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't even have a bottle to rush ice, so we can't even get that hook shot.
Yep.
Oh my god. That's kind of gross logic now, because now we have to find Rudo's letter as well. Oh!
Speaking of which...
Well, that's definitely path.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, that is cursed. That is a cursed location for Rudo's letter. And
I do apologize. I spoke it into existence.
Now, where the heck are those iron boots?
Well, we do have that scale on 20.
Oh no. Gold scale water?
Potentially.
Oh.
Well, I mean, you still... If that bottle locks all of the others, you're going to have to do... you're going to have to get that gold scale if the iron boots are locked behind it. That is incredible. I did not think I'd be seeing that today.
Valley, 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 valley.
Oh my goodness. And that was the river chest to hint again.
Yep. Some more
But
in Hyrule Field.
Yeah, and then we are definitely going to be going into Gerudo Valley. Might even peek the crate here too with bomb juice. Oh,
that's over.
Hyrule Field is kind of loaded.
Yeah.
Both copies of that hint were in Hyrule Field.
Yo!
Oh, it's huge!
That just put that second strength in logic. Spirit Temple time, baby!
Yeah.
We just need to find that mirror shield.
Imagine if he had something as well. It would have been funny if he just had a hook shot, but not this time. But man, Hyrule Field is unusually loaded.
Yep.
Like, both Magic and Din's unlock the Strength 2 in Composer's Grave.
Yep.
It was like 3 out of 5. Technically 3 out of 6 so far.
Although it's Path to Morpha, so the song's not going to have anything regarding Morpha.
Yep. That's why I went initially 3 out of 5, but it's technically 3 out of 6.
Mm-hmm.
Technically speaking. And we know it's either Zarya's or Time here. There.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! Well,
there's the hook shot.
There's the hook shot. I think here you just kind of do as much as you can in GTG at this point. Especially since we know Toilet is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Because looking for that mirror shield is going to be a pain in the butt.
Oh my god, there's a
Oh my
bottle!
God. There's a
Rush
bottle!
ice.
Favio doesn't know it yet, though. Because both of the hints are in Hyrule Field.
He will soon enough. Trust
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh! If it's another bottle, then I'm just gonna see Rush Ice.
Oh, I could see Sponge rushing ice. You just plop down
Furores.
Furores and GTG, rush ice, and go back in using that. Yeah, not having GT like a bow for GTG is going to kind of sting.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, ice being the item means that we probably have not song time, but like maybe Sarya's song on Prelude, because time. We know that Toilet's already dead, and we know River Chest is dead.
And now he knows.
And now he knows. That's a shirt.
Who doesn't
Well,
like
it'll be a good
t-shirts?
Well, it'll be a good find to be perfectly frank here. No, let's see. Dragon Chest is only locked by it if, and only if, you don't have a strength. But that would require all of the keys not being strength locked either.
Yep.
And we already have 2 strengths, so it can't be that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's likely like Sarya's song, like Dancing Darunia, or Dancing Darunia or Skull Kid, for example. Because it's certainly not for Minuet logic either at that point.
Yeah.
No, that was Skull Mask. Skull Kid is unhinted. But it does narrow, like, the and with that other hookshot, it's Iron Boots, like, locking Iron Boots, so, you know that, that scale logic I was mentioning earlier? To get that hookshot? You know, the one on 20 skulls? Yeah. That's the logical way of getting that other hookshot, is to burn to 20 skulls.
Mm-hmm.
And find the other scale.
Wherever that may be.
But, yeah, if Sponge can find a bow and a bottle, that would definitely help him a lot here.
Yeah.
But we do know we have to find one scale. Because then you can just grind it for 20 for the gold scale. And then you have, like, what? I guess it's a 1 in 9 chance this seed, because we already do know one of our where one of the items is in Water Temple, which is dead.
Mm-hmm. Oh!
Oh.
There's another bow!
Bailed.
That's a bailout.
That's a bailout. It's strange how often there's a bow in there for bailouts. I mean, I'm not complaining.
It's okay. We felt bad that you skipped the bow that the frogs had. Here, have one in this dungeon.
I mean, I'm not complaining.
Yeah, you just take what you can get. What was that? Was that a bomb refill?
Yeah, that's a bomb refill.
Alright.
But, yeah, absolutely bonkers. And,
Oh!
thank you for the raid, Star. We have a really saucy seed going on here. Because we're logically required to get both scales, which one of them is on 20 skulls, to get the, Rudo's letter in Tektite Grotto. But it's a bit of a saucy, spicy seed. That's for sure. That is a interesting start. I see what Sponge is doing here. I mean, he's almost full clear GTG at this point. He knows that Toilet is dead, so he doesn't need to do anything else other than just get a couple of keys and just, like, make his way over. Zarya's locking scale is not even possible. Well, technically it is, but, like, no, it isn't, actually, because the two songs are locked. Because you need the... Actually, no, it's possible. But we still need a mirror shield.
There's a big chest in the maze.
And it's a bomb bag!
That's the last one!
Oh my goodness, that would be awful. Maximum amount of bait. I think, yeah, Sponge is going into, I think he's going into Haunted Wasteland. No. Oh no, he hasn't done HBA yet. He did GTG first.
Yeah, because he didn't have a bow.
That's right, that's right. But I can see him also doing Haunted Wasteland here.
Yeah. And Favio bailing. It looks like he's going to be doing Fire Temple.
I mean...
No, not quite.
No, he's rushing ice. He's rushing ice for that long shot.
Well then! We're getting a rush ice.
Like, he knows that all the checks leading up to it is dead anyway, so, like, rushing ice is a very safe play in this instance. It's just that Sponge does not have a bottle yet, so he can't exactly do that. Yeah, but ice also is progression because it has the long shot, which he's going to need.
Yep.
No, he's not doing a Haunted Wasteland here. That's understandable.
They're both rushing ice.
No, Sponge doesn't have a bottle, though.
Oh, right. Sponge is doing Fire Temple, then.
Sponge is doing fire, Favio is doing ice, because Favio does have the bottle and the information about where that other hook shot is.
Yep. It's just crazy to see someone rush ice before Sponge does.
Frogs 2 is nothing.
Yep.
Bonk. But, yeah,
Well,
we also know...
Oh, because he doesn't have a scale, so he's just gonna have to do it the normal way.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. He has to hike all the way there. No scale and no iron boots. It's just that he wanted to also take care of a DMC fairy.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that. It's like, he knows where the hook shot is. The hook shot is hinted, so I mean, you're not really losing much on time because Sponge is going to have to do the same thing anyway.
Yeah.
So, like, regardless of... And he knows that Sponge is a player who who can and will rush ice at times.
Yep.
Oh, there's something in fire.
Just choose.
We're getting a lot of bomb shoot packs. I think that is our third one.
Yeah. In other words, more bait! At least fire isn't hammer locked this time around. At least the entrance going up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But it will give us 1 or 2 hints here. No, it's just the fishing one.
The fishing one.
Ooh, that's unfortunate. Moip being a little unkind.
Moip, please. Tricky little fish. Oh, there we go. That's the right angle.
And nice. Should be a good, easy, clean jump from here.
Yep.
But either way, I mean, both of them are technically doing progression, so it's not much time lost between them.
Oh, the Kokiri sword is on Skull Kid!
Oh my god. That is a huge hint.
Yep. Which means it's either on Prelude, which would be the Temple of Time path.
Actually, I'm pretty sure it is Prelude. Like, Saria song is Prelude.
Mm-hmm.
And then Deku Tree probably has, like, the Iron Boots somewhere in it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, like, at this point, we pretty much figured out the seed.
Yep. So in other words, Song of Time is useless.
Yeah.
Bronies.
Yeah, it will all come down to when Sponge gets that bottle in Adult Shooting Gallery. Or if he finds, like, another bottle. If there's another bottle in Fire, he's definitely going to be rushing ice at some point.
Mm-hmm. Darunia gives death and Skull Kid gives life. The irony.
Oh, there's something. Oh no, it's a key. Still something, but
We could peek upper under the key.
I think we're just missing the mirror shield.
Yeah.
And well, technically also another scale, because it's pretty clear that the two scales lock Iron Boots in this seed.
Mm-hmm.
Iron Boots are most definitely in Deku Tree.
Yeah.
And if you do find that first scale, you could probably just grind it out for the second one, and it'd be a bit faster. Depending. Oh, well,
there's the mirror shield.
The mirror shield.
That means we can finish up Spirit Temple.
Yep.
Pretty linear seed once you get down to it. But yeah, that's probably why Goma isn't Path, is because it got overridden by Morpha being a Path, which means Deku Tree is probably where it is.
Yeah.
Like the Iron Boots, because we have everything else, basically. But there's something big here, too. And we know it can't be Iron Boots or any of the scales.
The last slingshot.
Game? But yeah, this was a relatively easy seat to figure out from the booth.
Yep.
And we're like one bow away from bow percent. Yeah, the hints were really powerful. Like the Ice Cavern hint and the Sarius hint were really strong this seed.
Our double hints were really good, except fishing. At least with fishing, we know that we could just not do it at all.
Yep. The question is, does Sponge go further in, or does he... I think he's gonna at least grab the key here, I'm not 100% sure.
I believe so. Well,
Yeah,
once
this...
Sponge has the ability to rush ice, then he should be able to.
Yeah, I just right now definitely put it in Favio. Like right now, it's in Favio's favor.
Yep.
Because he could just immediately, yeah. As soon as he gets out of Fire Temple, he just can leave.
Mm-hmm.
And with the ability to full clear Spirit at this point, I mean, no. I think he is, yeah. But I think he's also trying to see if he can find another item in Deep Fire. Because we still don't know where the other scale is, unfortunately. Because I think at this point, Favio is also... at this point, at like the same idea that we're at with where everything is at this point.
Yeah.
But, yeah, at this point, it's basically just seeing if our predictions are right here, because, definitely be a bit before,
Rush
anything.
don't.
Yep, rush dungeon time. Because at this point, it has to be Saria's on Prelude. And with Favio's knowledge, it'd be just better for him to just go for the Iron Boots, probably in Deku Tree, than to attempt to try and find the other scale. It's very possible, but we don't know yet. Does it seems to be like a 50-50, I want to say, between Keith. We're gonna see if Sponge doing the bomb tree strats for Volve here.
Yep.
So it should be very quick defeating her here. And clean. Very clean. But that is fire for Sponge, and Favio's gonna have to go somewhat deep into fire. But he also knows that he's not gonna have to really do much more in Fire Temple. That was a key on Volve.
Yep.
The question is, where does Sponge go next from here?
Yeah.
Well, other than doing DMC Fairy here. We have not seen Hammer Chest, but I don't think Sponge is going to do Hammer Chest here. There are a lot of better candidates for items. Like item locations. In fact, I can see him potentially just doing Spirit Temple here. Oh, maybe this is... I'm just trying to think of what he's trying to do here. Oh, yeah, okay, that's sensible. He's seeing if there's other hints that he can... But unfortunately for him, that was a repeat. But, oh, he's going for these hints.
I see.
The pretty rarely seen hints, actually, here. But yeah, Cack Archery is where the one of the bottles we've seen is. which would actually be pretty en route for going to ice, like without a scale or iron boots, but not much need. Not really anything pushing him towards that direction, to be perfectly honest.
And prelude.
Yeah, very reasonable here. I think he's going to do archery here.
Yep. And once he finds it, he'll be rushing ice. That'll probably push him towards,
That'll put him into Spirit Temple.
Yep.
Which will actually put them pretty close together. Although Sponge still has some time to burn, whereas Favio just has to go into, to get to Pierre at this point, which he's very close to. So I think right now Favio does have the edge, but I do see Sponge going to ice as soon as he gets that bottle.
Yeah.
You might check you'll probably be checking all those checks, like, in Adult River. But, you'll definitely be rushing ice at this point. But I know at this point, Favio is probably going to go into Adult Spirits after beating Fire here.
Yep.
And then, in the hopes of, going to grab Sarius here, and then after grabbing Sarius, probably making a rush over to Deku Tree, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Which will land him the key, and then getting into water afterwards. Which Favio is going to have to hike all the way there, whereas Sponge actually has for roars set in GTG. So it's like Sponge can warp to Water Temple, or close to Water Temple. But at this point, the seed's pretty close to being done. It's just basically rushing towards the 2 dungeons.
Yeah.
Yeah, scale has to be found beforehand, and I think it's probably somewhere in Adult Spirit at this point, but, like, at this point, if you could just rush it out of logic, who cares?
Exactly.
Because at this point, the scale is most likely an Adult Spirit Temple. We have not seen 10 Skulls, and we're probably not going to.
Yep.
Yeah, both of them are around the same number of skulls at this point.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm going to say that Adult Spirit is more likely the case for that scale location.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, at this point, Favio is basically just an ice cavern ahead of Sponge.
Yep.
Which is funny in a cosmic sort of way.
Yeah, given that Sponge is normally the Ice Rusher himself.
But at the same time, considering that bottle location and that first bow that Favio got, it's completely understandable.
Yeah.
Oh, that is unfortunate. Weep claiming more victims today.
Yep. Oh no!
But we do know that we are logically required to get 20 skulls for that Bruto's letter.
Well, I really hope that Mweep Skip isn't banned this season for standard.
And there's the hint that he needs.
Yep.
But this will still be a pretty close race. I mean, even if that is, yeah, he will definitely be thinking, where the heck is this mirror shield? But if he full clears ice, he should be pretty satisfied with its location, I think.
Yep.
But now it just comes down to where the boss key is in Spirit, because I doubt we're going to get much checks in here, other than just for keys.
I think skipping out on GTG was actually the call for Favio.
Yeah.
It saved him quite a bit of time. Ooh.
Oh, that could easily have been the scale right here. Well, with that just basically put everything into logic again.
Yep.
So,
Man, I'm just on fire.
Man, it's like, now we just need Iron Boots in Deku Tree, and that's it.
Yep.
Seed's over, and we can go home. Well, we're technically home, but still.
Man, I'm on fire today.
Just being able to make out the right calls.
Not only that, but like, just, yeah, there's quite a few calls that have just paid out today. Crazy. We got a nice, lovely shield. Kokiri's sword is on Skull Kid. It was hinted in the double hint. Which is why we don't have a Queen Goma hint. But we also know that at this point, the song in the prelude has to be Saria's. So I don't think it's going to be much guesswork here. But it is pretty jetty. I didn't expect it to be this jetty, but man.
If it'd been Temple of Time path to Queen Goma, then it might be a little more ambiguous.
Yeah, but if it's Temple of Time path to Morpha, it's 100%. It's like Iron Boots are just in the Deku Tree at this point.
Yep.
I mean, once we got all the hints together and such, it wasn't that bad figuring it out, but...
Winner!
Oh! Huge.
I think we're still looking for the big key in Spirits.
Yeah, it seems like it's probably like near the top, if not at the top of Spirit.
Mm-hmm. Well, there it is!
Right here?
It's still technically near the top.
True. That would not be a great location for that.
Favio
Yeah,
being nearly a full Spirit Temple ahead, which makes quite a huge difference, to be honest.
Right, because it's opponents for that hook shot. Because the scale in Spirit is hookshot locked due to the key in Spirit. But yeah, at this point, it really is just rushing towards getting that prelude, which means we're gonna get a lot of stuff that is just neatly set up for us with this seed.
Yep.
And it really did come down to who got into ice first. This was a pretty nice seed for actually reading the logic, thankfully.
Yeah.
Like, it did seem a little bit complicated at first, but, I mean, when you don't have all the information, it can be tricky.
Looks like Favio might actually take this match, given how far ahead he is in Spirits.
Yeah.
But any sort of mistakes he makes could cost him a little bit of time. Just like with Sponge, if he manages to get to extremely good execution, but it's not very likely that it'll make a huge difference in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, like, Rova's probably
runners.
gonna be the biggest source of time loss here, to be honest, just because of how annoying they can get.
Yep. It looks like they're a little more favorable right now. Oh, thank you, Koume. Well, Kotake for getting in the way.
Yeah.
Ooh, another favorable lineup right here.
I mean, Iron Boots are definitely safer than trying to go for gold scale here.
And, well, this is a clean force. Yay! Nope. Never mind.
Oh my
I spoke
goodness.
too soon.
You have doomed us all, I'm kidding. Oh, of course it has to be in Deku. Lax is the Ganon's boss key, and it locks really nothing else at this point.
Well, we're on phase 2. Which can also be just as RNG heavy.
Well, yeah, it is a bit RNG heavy. You can't control the RNG for the most part. I just kind of wish there was an option that you could make it so that she's weak to, like, fire arrows and ice arrows.
Yeah. And clean! Rova down.
That, or if someone could figure out a good RNG minute for Twinrova, that would be fantastic.
Yeah. You mean the crouch stab?
Basically, it preserves like the last attack damage for like a slash or a swipe or a jump slash.
It makes combat a lot easier in this game. So some bosses which would not be one-cyclable easily become one-cycled.
Yeah, and it's really nice because it just makes it so that the combat isn't the worst part of the game.
Yeah. Because I know Majora's Mask doesn't really have that in the US version. There's Saria's song, by the way.
Yep, as predicted.
Yep.
So we are indeed going to be going into Iku soon enough.
Is what we'll be hearing next.
Yeah, we will be going to.
You want me to grab my ocarina?
Oh my goodness.
Never mind.
Yeah, it might not pick up too well on stream. I don't know how Mike the mic likes it.
Yeah, true. But it is loud enough.
Yeah, it works with like all sorts of weapons that you can swing with. In fact, we might see a K-sword slash or a K-sword power crouch stab using sticks.
Yep. That doesn't mean that the K-sword will break. It's an indestructible little dagger.
And yeah, we will definitely be seeing that also for the final fight. But there we go. There's our hinted sword. Off into Iku Tree. It's not a very long dungeon, so we will be finding the iron boots soon enough.
Mm-hmm.
Because at this point, it would definitely take a lot longer just to get the gold scale here. And then you're just gambling on like a 1 in 9 chance that it's not like it's locked at that point.
Yeah. Wow, Sponge is already on his way to fight Twinrova.
Yep.
Fav's just going to be starting Deku now. So Sponge's execution does help him catch up.
But I mean, Favio is really, really good too. It's not like either of them are really losing time. If this is it, just Dins your way down.
Dins! Use Dins! Oh,
that's what he's doing.
That is the most fortunate spot for those iron boots to be.
I did it again.
Easy go mode. So we'll be done in less than 15 minutes.
Yeah. This has been another jet seed. Because I know there was a match a while ago that had sub 130 for both racers.
Yep.
Not gonna spoil much more than that, but it was bonkers. Depends on the water BK too, but water's not that bad of a dungeon to go dipping for the key.
Yeah.
Because we already know that the river chest is dead. So we just put down for roars. Though in the case of Favio, he's gonna have to walk all the way to the lake. Whereas Sponge actually has for roars in GTG, which is quite a bit faster.
We'll be getting double bosses, but one of them significantly faster than the other.
Yeah.
Blink and you miss it. Film it down.
Well, blink and she lost her life.
Yeah, of course. Oh my god, Strength 3 was on Goma!
Oh my goodness! This seed really did not want you to take your chances here. Oh my goodness. I think the only thing we don't know about is like the boomerang location.
Mm-hmm. But who cares?
It technically lends too, but like market is foolish.
Mm-hmm.
The one cycle with the slingshot is probably one of the freest things in this game, in my honest opinion. The only thing more free is the fact that King Dodongo is almost impossible to lose to. Not impossible, because you could have Oko on, and any chip damage will kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I almost forgot that he set GTG up here.
So did I. I'm gonna be honest, so did I. I actually forgot too.
But that saves a lot of hiking.
Yeah, I like legitimately forgot that Favio also did the same thing here.
It's simply a matter of finding that gosh darn BK.
Yep. But yeah, Sponge is still basically like an ice cavern behind at this point.
Yep.
Or yeah, a full. Nah, he's basically like an ice cavern behind. Because he was actually able to make up some of that time back. But Favio is putting the furores into the boss chambers.
Gotta be prepared for anything, you know?
Yeah. There's a lot of different places that it could be the boss key.
Yeah.
I see Favio is a compass person first.
Yep.
I would say I am, but I technically actually peek the bow target chest first. And it's a small key.
Mm-hmm.
I do think that once you get the consistent one frame on the bow target chest, it's just so good. But no, hovers won't really save any time in water. We have all the tools needed. Like, even with going to Dark Link, it's not going to save a lot of time.
Yeah.
That was another key in the bombable wall.
Being very safe using that instead of quick spins. There's a first item.
technically our second item, because we do know that River Chest is also an item.
Yep. A dead item.
But it is an item nevertheless.
Yeah.
But I will say it was still a pretty close match. It was just unfortunate that we didn't see any other of the bottles. It is nice to have a jet seat, so that means I have a lot of time to today. That's crazy.
Yeah, we all do. Right, and for the schedule, let's see what else we have. We've got a match on Saturday between Alfalfa Field and Say, so that's gonna be fun.
Spicy, even. Sponge picking up the strength 3.
That's the only scheduled match so far. I mean, WTHH can't exactly schedule until one of them wins here.
Oh, yeah. Keyboard time. Because you could say that Alfalfa is a keyboard warrior. And in this context, I think some of you may know it.
Alright, is this anything? Come on.
Nope.
Oh, there's a spare key. So,
put it where it belongs, in the trash.
Oh my god. Merciless.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Do we have a couple of keyboard warriors?
Yes. They're the best keyboard warriors. Because they don't use it for internet trolling. They use it for actually playing a game.
Oh, that's our third item. So, there's Central Pillar still, and there's Dragon Chest. I think here you'd probably do Dragon Chest on the Dark Link loop here, even if you know that... No, you can't! You have to do Dragon Chest before that.
Yep.
I mean, for me, I've pretty much played this game always on a GameCube controller, like, after the GameCube released. Before that, it was just a really awkward control setup.
They never really did use the D-pad in the original game. Thankfully, randomizers have us covered.
Yeah.
It makes really good use of those boots.
Like, I did experiment with an Xbox controller at one point. It was awkward.
Yeah. The notches make the difference.
Oh, there it is! Oh no! So gold scale water was actually impossible this seed.
Yep.
And I don't see Sponge like expediting for that check either.
Yeah. I think he's just mainly going to do his normal routing.
In fact, I remember doing it on like a wired switch controller, and that was awkward because I couldn't do ESS turns on it whatsoever. And it made aiming a nightmare. But thankfully,
And that was a quick kill on Morpha. Blink and you
a
miss
very
it.
clean Very clean one, too.
It
Always
takes longer for
satisfying.
the cutscene to play than it does to actually fight Morpha. That's just a sad fact about Morpha.
Yeah, that I can tell you from firsthand. I need to practice the quick kill on Morpha because getting the grab is easily the hardest part. And then when I do get it, I panic because I actually get it, and it messes me up because I don't get the door pinning, which is unfortunate. Because it's the only boss quick kill I can't get very consistently. Yeah, I need to practice.
Now we're on our way to Ganon's castle.
Yeah, I have to watch the video again and do some practice. I've been meaning to do some
bit of cheeky magic. The Rainbow Bridge has been summoned.
And Sponge is going for Dragon Chest before he goes for
Central Pillar. That's gonna cause a bit of time loss there, but he's already too far behind now.
It's understandable going for this one. So I don't blame him.
Favio will be taking care of the dinosaurs today. Ouch! One of them just intercepted him during a jump slash. Now we've got skeletons to cut up.
Yep. And Sponge should basically be getting the big key now.
And lastly, before fighting Ganondorf, we have Salt and Pepper, our beloved Spice Girls.
Oh, this should be a pretty clean dual Master Sword kill here.
Yep.
Very clean from Favio. Always appreciate it. But Ganondorf will be bragging about the light arrows that he hid in the Storm's Grotto in the Death Mountain
Trail.
Yep. Because he thought that was his finest work.
Yes.
Just like how he hit the eye drops on Skull Mask and then had a Big Goron have nothing. Also his finest work. We didn't find the Big Goron sword either. But that's okay, it's... At this point, it wouldn't save all that much time.
And clean
nice.
one cycle on Ganondorf.
Clean one cycle Master Sword 1 cycle.
Yep.
Not gonna lie, every time I have to do that, I'm like always sweating bullets.
Yes.
Yeah, if he didn't, he would have had to go all the way down, which is why he still had the long shot equipped so that he can get back up if he spent all the magic.
Sponge picking up the boss key, while Favio is on his way to slicing up some bacon.
He's defeating the King of Evil.
Yes. That's phase 1 down.
Who seems to be a dual blades main.
Yes. He's got 2 swords, so makes sense. Just 4 more slashes.
Oh no!
It's easy to recover.
Unless something truly catastrophic happens, then yeah, this is Favio's game in the bag.
Yep. Get your GGs in chat for Favio, because he will be moving on to face against what the hell's happened. And that wraps up all of the round 2 matches. And it looks like Favio is here for an interview, so just bring him in.
Yeah.
Hey,
hello,
Favio,
GG.
GG's. Mike's muted. Alright.
Hello?
Hello, GG's.
Hello, GG.
It was a pretty close match between you two. Like, basically at this point it was just almost just like a full tower climb plus, bridge cutscene away, but still pretty close. It just ultimately came down to the bottle location.
Yeah, I was wondering about that, if there was another one available.
We don't know.
Those 2. The one in the Rudo's letter in Tektite Grotto, and that one in CAC Archery.
Yeah. Oof. I'm still nervous.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, it's crazy just how close you two ended up being in the end.
Yeah, when I got the which was basically going on, oh my god, I was like, don't ever set a push.
Yeah. But it seemed like the seed pretty much played itself out after Ice Cavern.
Yeah. And when we found that scale in Spirit Temple, it's like, oh, well, that makes sense.
What? No. My voice is fine, or
A little
like
distorted.
Distorted.
Yeah, as someone who used to live off of not dial-up, but like the next fastest thing after that. It's not cable. But yeah, I know the feeling.
Yeah, I think it's from my side, I'm getting like. I think it's from my side. It turns red and green.
Yeah. That's understandable.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
You were the first one to rush ice as well, so I guess that made a huge difference.
Yeah. Because ultimately, that bottle location, like, the Sponge didn't get the bow off of Frogs 1. He got it off of the Strength 2 chests in GTG.
Oh, okay. Dang.
But
yeah,
still ended up being insanely close, despite him basically full clearing GTG.
Yeah. Yeah, I already knew that I had to go to ice, but I still went there. Like, when I got the hint about the hookshot in ice, I was like, oh, should I go ice now? But there's also the valley path that I haven't checked.
Yeah.
So I have magic, so the worst case, I just put for win a GTG and go straight to ice. And well, luckily there was also Mirror Shield there, and well, all I had to do was get Darius at the end.
Yeah. The seed at, like, pretty much around when you got into ice was basically very linear at that point. The only thing at that point for the hang-up was, where the heck is that other scale? And then when we saw it in Spirit, it's like, oh, well, that solves everything.
I wasn't about to go mode Spirit, but I don't know, maybe if I had a scale, I don't know. But
it just
the
made more sense.
Was far.
Yeah, I wasn't like too horrifically far from like going up Spirit, but it definitely made sense to go on the search for it. That's for sure, because I did have recently a bit of a clown shell where I actually forgot, the Boulder's chest in Spirit. And that was actually where the boss key was, but I just skipped it, and it burned me because I forgot about it for about 5 minutes.
Oh.
I mean, that's on me, but still, it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Though, now that we know where that boss key is, the question now comes down to where the heck... Oh, wait. I should remember now that you got the Zora tunic, too. So we didn't... We were basically in logic for the whole seed. It just took us a little bit to get back into it. But yeah, I don't think there's too crazy this seed, actually, to be perfectly honest. It's not much incentive to go searching into Forest or into Jabu at that point. Is it played pretty linearly in my opinion, other than the like the scales location. But yeah, I don't have anything to add.
Same. Although, how do you feel about facing off against what the hell's happened in the next round?
Oh boy. So many good players in my bracket.
It's gonna be a rough season for you. But I mean, if you can make it through.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Not sure when it's gonna be, but yeah, it's gonna be exciting.
Yeah. It'll be almost pretty much about as exciting as this match was, actually. Yeah, the logic was actually pretty nice to follow after we got the good hints. But yeah.
GG's and good luck on your next match.
Yeah, good luck on your next match.
Thanks.
But yeah, any last words? I don't have anything to say.
Be sure to follow our runners, Favio and Sponge, our commentators, me and Alex here, and of course our trackers, Baseball and Dastar. Anyways, thank you all for coming, and looking forward to the next match. Oh, and Mayra.
Yeah.
So if you're ready for more Zooter, be prepared for next week, because we've got a match again between Alfalfa Field and Say Say on Saturday. Let's see the time. It was at 9:15 a.m. Eastern for the restream, so look forward to giving that a view. Anyways, thank you all for coming.